So we just had week 13 going into week 14 of training, week 12 of the Gracie Barra GB1 schedule. Really excited. Last week was guard top. Sorry, I'm really distracted because I'm out in nature. Check it out, right? I don't know if you can see it, but right the way down there, over there somewhere, there's like a big buzzard flying about, which is pretty cool. So I'm on the bike, having a big circle around. No, in fact, tell you what, there, on that telegraph pole, on the wire, two big buzzards out here making it, eating dinner. I'm excited to go into next week. We've just had a really good week, which was guard top, so lots of guard passing. Learned the difference between a knee cut and a knee slice. I did not know they were two different things, two different parts of a method. I know that now, and you know, I'm really starting to understand a little bit more about the mechanics of certain positions and like how to get out of that in certain ways. There's not a lot left that I'm not confident I've at least got one way out of it. And I mean in terms of your basic positions you get into, there's at least something I know what to do now in at least every position, even being in turtle, you know, there's something I can do at least. I'm not saying that always works. I'm not saying I get there every single time, but I'm not stalling, I'm not dilly-dallying anymore. It's taken, like, that's the end of the 13th week, right? And it's taken up to now to be able to go, okay, think, what do you do in this position? You do this. So we're starting to get into some interesting territory, man. I'm training hard, eating well. When I go back, I've got my beef. We call it my beef baby because it weighs like fucking 2 pounds. So it's like an almost fully formed baby that I'm just eating. The beef, pure beef, no bones, nothing, just meat. So maybe it's more than a baby's weight, but I'm gonna go back, eat a bunch of fruit, eat some beef, and just get ready for tomorrow. Make sure I'm properly hydrated. I've noticed that's a big thing, man. If I'm not hydrated properly, particularly with the hot weather we've been having, it's been beautiful in Glasgow, man. And you know, we're in Dumfries right now and it's quite nice weather. I mean, we're about 80 miles down the coast effectively from Glasgow, if you like. And in the hot weather, like if I'm even a little bit dehydrated, my performance goes down, man. I start like sweating a lot, and you know, I noticed that I was getting I'm not sure if it's claustrophobic, but I started and someone was in a position, in fact I was rolling with a really good guy, to be fair. He is good, and he's really intense on like learning and stuff like that, but he got me in what is effectively, I was trying to do both hands behind to grab the belt, and then you shoulder their leg over this way and you kind of come around that way from breaking close guard. And they got me in a head scissors, and I was like, just pop your head out. But for some reason I couldn't think what to do in order to do it, and I ended up tapping to that, and I was like, dude, he didn't even have his hands in for like a TP choke, nothing. So I was like, what the fuck, man? And then somewhat later on, I was in side control bottom, not side control, side mount, and I was on the bottom getting squished a little bit, and I didn't like that I couldn't breathe properly, and I was that close to tapping out, just like, oh, you know, I need to breathe proper. And I realized that it's the water, you know, I'm dehydrated, it affects your performance a lot. I heard once that even 20% dehydrated can affect your performance by up to 80%. I don't know how true that is. Again, Chris Majits, it's the name of the fucking thing. Don't take what I say for granted, ever. Even if I reach to the lofty ranks of blue belt at some stage in the next like year, even then, don't take what I say for granted. Ask your professors if you follow me. But yeah, man, it's something that's really affected us, so make sure I'm hydrated. I've been checking my notes. I do notes after every class. If you watch my videos, you'll know that. I've been really studying on that, studying on the different positions. It was the other week, actually, we were learning knee on belly and attacks from that position, and there's just like a whole network and system of things. You might have seen my missus taking the piss out of me, and unbeknownst to me, filming me fucking talking shit and talking jiu-jitsu, because now fuck you, mate, you're obsessed with jiu-jitsu, yeah, you're obsessed with it. And yeah, so I'm super getting into it, man. I've been a white belt 3 stripes now for 1 month, which is still 1 month away from when on paper I should be getting my third stripe on my white belt. So I'm ahead. I'm doing really well. I'm keeping up with the training, like I say, but the effort I'm putting in hasn't stopped. So I don't expect to be getting promoted that fucking fast every single time or anything, but I'm a month behind, if you like. In fact, I'm a month ahead, pardon me, of where I should be, and I've still got a month before I was even supposed to get. So I'm hoping that with this extra month of training, by the time I get to where I should be getting my third stripe, I'm well on my way already to my fourth stripe, my white belt. And yeah, it could be any time from February to May. If it's like a year since I started training, that would be getting blue belt. But hopefully I get it a little bit quicker than that, but I won't get it before I'm ready for it. And I'm exactly where I fucking need to be. I keep saying that whenever I'm in class. Like, I just look at my belt, I'm exactly where I need to be. I said it when I had no stripes on there, and then one day the prof gave me 3 in a fucking row, and it was like, oh, that'll be why I haven't gotten any yet, because we're trying to figure out where I was at. You know, there's always an answer. There's always a reason for stuff, and you just got to keep turning up and training and working hard and doing stupid vlogs in the middle of nowhere. And you just cycle like at least 10 miles out into this beautiful wilderness just to get the balls to talk into the camera and tell you honestly how I'm doing. I'm enjoying it. I'm super excited. I haven't hit any walls yet. There's always something new to learn. There's always something like, hey, how did you do that to me? So I'm far from any walls or plateaus, if you like, at the minute. I know that's a thing that comes up. I know that's something that people struggle with. And apparently at blue belt, that's the next belt up from where I am now, there's a lot of people who kind of fall off training because they've been to a lot of the same classes, and it might start getting repetitive and stuff. The way I see it is I'm going to have to teach this shit one day, right? So I best just go there. I know what classes are going to be because I've taken good notes from the last time I did it. And like I said, anytime I post on here, I'll tell you what training week it is, but where I am in the GB1 schedule. Because if you're training too, you can keep up, and it'll all be the same schedule for everyone, right? So there's lots to learn. I'm still only training 2 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, because I don't know how public I made this, but I'm kind of on like benefits and stuff. That's why I can make these stupid videos. And it is Sunday, but I could do this on a Wednesday. I could do this on a Thursday or a Friday or a whenever, because I only work cleaning from 7 till 9 a.m. every day, other than Saturday, my day off, if you like. So that's the only job I can do at the minute. For numerous reasons, I won't bore you, but because of that, there's not that much money coming in, so I can only afford really, and that's me and my partner, my wife, my everything. She's gonna hate that. If I'd have just said my wife, my partner, and then left it at that, that'd have been cool, but now I've said it like that, she's gonna be like, you're a prick, you can't take anything seriously. She's been really cool. She's had to give up things too, and we live quite a meek lifestyle now. You know, we don't have a lot of money. I always take packed lunches with me because I couldn't afford to buy anything. Someone, I'm not going to say who, but someone keeps offering to, oh, like, let's go for a coffee and all that. As like a few of us going, and I have to say no because I don't have enough money that I wouldn't be able to pay and like get them a coffee back sometimes. So I'm hoping eventually some more money comes in so I can maybe train more often. I'm hoping things pan out a little bit better and we can keep this going, because I did do jiu-jitsu before for like a month and a half in Leeds. It was 2016, I want to say 2016, something like that. And I could only do it for like a month and a half, and they had a really great setup there, really good instructors, and I loved it. And I was you know, totally blown away by jiu-jitsu. Like, this is fucking awesome. This is exactly what I should have been doing this whole time, you know, at a proper school. And I couldn't afford to keep going. And that was a few years ago now, obviously, 2015. So yeah, 7 years ago. So yeah, I'm getting, like I said, I'm 39. I'll be 40 in September. I wanted to get my third stripe and my white belt by then. So I've achieved that goal. I'm really fucking glad, but I won't get an ego about it. I'll just set new goals that are fucking ridiculous and then see if I can do that too. And if I can't, it's fine, because I'll have been putting in enough effort to say I gave it a fair crack, you know. And yeah, we'll just see where this goes, man. But all the way along, you know, crits my jits, anything I'm saying and you're like, hey, this could probably fucking help you better. Hey, have you tried this? Have you tried these warm-up drills? Have you tried this? Because I do everything on my days off as well. So I'm only in training Monday, Wednesday at the minute, because that's the GB1 with the gi. I'm going to do all the way through to week 16. Obviously do it all through again, week 16 again. So I'll have done a total of, it'll be training week 32, week 16 of the GB1 schedule. So when we get to that stage, I'll see about going to the no-gi on a Tuesday and a Thursday, because then there's a competition class later on with the gi. And so there's more classes and it might be worth more. So if I'm only going 2 days a week, I can get the most out of it. And I think health and safety, I was gonna say, are you mental? You know, health wise, I think I'm good in terms of like the 2 classes a week. They're challenging, and like I say, fuck, they're so hard, man. My head's splitting, headaches and stuff if I do dehydrate, because they're just all out. You know, even though I'm trying to be as technical as possible and actually do what I learn in class and not just spaz out and like just try and pull my way through something and power through stuff, because you're not always going against people that are necessarily bigger or stronger than you. And then do you want to be the guys just smashing people and stuffing your elbow into their throat to get past it? No, I want to do the technique. I want to learn how to do this. Again, I want to teach this one day. You know, so you got to know it well enough. There's a fucking pterodactyl just flew by then. I'm gonna get off soon. I feel like I'm gonna be eating. Yeah, I've been really putting the effort in and trying the technique. So like when I'm in someone's open guard, for instance, and I feel I'm getting scissor sweeped, and you just feel it happening, you're like, no, 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 no. So it's like really gentle, and they haven't just like bang, like smashed you over, you know, something along those lines. I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy who's currently like battering me every time and fucking tapping me out like 5 times in the 5 minutes when we're sparring. I want to be that guy, because it's never ever painful until it's painful, and then that's it, just let me go, and they will. But it's not up until then. There's no pain, there's no nothing, and you learn things, and if you pull something off, they're like, hey, good job, man. And there's no ego with these guys, you know. Well, I don't want to mention any names, but there's a ton of blue belts right now, a ton of white belts who are on like 4 stripes, 3 stripes, 2 stripes even. You know, we got some really good people coming through. I'm going to keep training hard and working hard, and hopefully I'm one of those good people too, you know. And we'll see where this goes. Anyway, till then, peace, I guess. Crits my jits.